You know what I'm saying? Period. What's up, YouTube? What they do? What they do, YouTube? YouTube in the highs. Come on in the highs, baby. Y'all come on in. Y'all, I done had Facebook here for a second already. I ain't treating y'all bad. I ain't gonna treat y'all like a second-class citizen. I promise you I won't. I'm gonna let y'all come on in and sup with me this morning. Come on in. We're in the hourglass, and this is the hourglass era by which we live and move and have our being. The hourglass. Everything in this whole entire world is based on the hourglass and the hourglass concepts. So back to what I was saying, I am not going to allow the trick of the enemy to have these random phone calls coming in and disturbing my movement. And I'm talking about my spiritual movement. Because some days, like I woke up this morning at 9:09. Now, this is the second or third day that I woke up at 9:09. I keep seeing 9:09. What's the spiritual significance of 9:09?
According to Aura Health, spiritual significance of 909. From a spiritual perspective, the 909 angel number represents the need for personal growth and development. It serves as a gentle reminder from the angels that you are on the right path towards self-realization and spiritual enlightenment.
Self-realization and spiritual enlightenment. That's the reason why I keep seeing 9:09. Now I understand. Now I understand, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Yeah, the universe speaks through his numbers. And he told us early on in the first parts of these sessions about a year ago that every number have a frequency, that every word has a frequency, every word, even letters within the word have a frequency. And at the same time, so this represents the need for personal growth and development. And as I go on my personal growth and my new development as the universe lead and guide me, I'm just taking y'all on this journey with me. I'm just taking y'all, it's an odyssey over here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when I tell y'all it's an odyssey, so let me go before I go any further. I gotta do this, y'all. Y'all know I gotta go into my realm. What's up, YouTube, Facebook, families and friends? How's it going, my brothers and sisters? Hey, welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our conscious mind and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health, awareness, and holistic understanding. See, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? We got to have holistic understandings. When you understand something from a holistic perspective, ooh, it gives you so many variables. There's holistic understandings in the earth that the universe wants us to understand and comprehend, not just a narrative by which the powers that be has led us down this narrow pathway of understanding. Nah, we gonna understand some things holistically here in the hourglass. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts. Did you hear me? And its center represents neutrality, which is a balance. And it's a pivotal metaphor here on our journey here. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts. See, we're going to have to navigate our thoughts. I think that sometimes, our thoughts can be like a ship with a sail with no pilot. Ooh. And that means that whichever way the wind blows is the way that our ship will push in that direction, whichever the way the wind blows. That means it doesn't have any navigation. Or we can consider the wind the navigation. And sometimes we might be able to win with just the wind blowing. Ooh, that was too deep. But anyway, Yeah, we could just win with the wind. Ooh-wee. Y'all know I do a whole session on that. Just win with the wind. Y'all know hey, look, y'all know I'll work that one. WINN with the WIND. Win with the wind. Allow the wind of life to blow over you and cause you to sail in the direction by which the universe desires you to go. You know I'll work that all the way in. Hey, look, I'll work that one all the way up. Hey, listen. But anyway, yeah, just navigate. So we too must navigate the thoughts to discordance, from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the seven chakras, unlocking the spiritual experiences, and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. And we're going to have to get in alignment, y'all. I said we're going to have to get in the alignment with the greater aspect of life. And when we start tapping into the greater aspect of life, not the mediocre aspect, not the insignificant and mundane things in the earth. I'm talking about the greater aspect of life and living on this earth at this moment, in this time, in this season of your life. Each session unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. Ooh-wee. Y'all know we have a vast expanse of our inner world. It's a whole world inside of you. There's a whole world inside of you, ma'am. Hey, sir, there's a whole world inside of you. Tap into your own world. Because at the end of the day, did you hear me? I say at the end of the day, it's only going to matter what you think, what you gravitated towards inwardly. Because he's going to ask you, what and who did you say I don't want to go down? But anyway, come join in and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. Welcome to the Hourglass Era. How y'all doing this morning? Come on in. Gather around the table. Did you hear me? I say, come on in from the elements on the outside. There's a lot of elements going on right now. It's raining here. Cats and dogs. Remember that? It's raining cats and dogs out there. It ain't literally raining no cats and dogs. But y'all know it's raining outside right now, right? And so this right now, this might not be the time to be out in the elements from the perspective by which I'm asking you to come in and sup and gather around the table. Ooh, y'all see that sign behind me? Gather around the table. You see it? Gather around the table. You see it right there? Facebook. Gather around the table of your own thoughts, your own mind, your own sup. We could sup together and eat and drink and be merry together as we lay all our thoughts on the table. I'm talking about every thought that you might have that has navigated your mindset in a different direction. It's time to unravel those thoughts and lay them out on the table of your own mind, on the table of your own conscientiousness, on the table of your own value in the earth, on the table of your own worth. Since you here, you're worthy of being here. Ooh-wee. I say, since you're here, you are worthy of being here. I'm talking about in the earth at this moment, in this season of your life. You're worthy of being here. And so I just came this morning. I told y'all I ain't taking no more phone calls. That's a distraction, y'all. If you on assignment and you getting ready to go and speak into the minds of the people. If you've been called as an orator, you getting ready to go to work, and you getting ready to go into the office, or you getting ready to go into the lab, or you getting ready to go into your research, whatever you do, you getting ready to go down into, the CNN, but whatever you getting ready to do, whatever your assignment is in the earth, and you're getting ready to go do it. My suggestion to you, before you do it, if you start receiving all these random calls and interactions, check that. Make sure that these calls are not calling a call for distraction or distortions or a discordance to add discordance into your mind before you get ready to go deliver a word. Make sure you're doing all the necessary checkpoints in your own life, in your own concepts, in your own narrative, to make sure that you got to stay on task. And so I'm here this morning saying I ain't taking no more phone calls in the morning. And the only reason why I did, and it's disturbed me, it's remarkable that I think I still might be suffering with PTSD. Hey, I think I might still be suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder. Because at the same time, I know PTSD is a real situation. And it don't come all the time it comes through tragedy. I know it's for trauma, but I'm almost starting to believe that T can be turned into tragedy, post-tragedy, PT, post-tragedy, not just post-trauma. Because I promise you, when I see this phone call, this name of this phone call, the first thing hit my mind is tragedy. My son passed away September 18th, 2019. One of the most hardest and difficult times of my life was to pick that phone up and hear somebody screaming on the other side of the line. Said, tell me it's not real. I didn't know what she was talking about. Tell me this is not real, that I'm dreaming. I didn't know exactly what they were talking about at that moment. But I think that every time I see this name pull up on my thing, the first thing pops into my mind is something happened, something wrong. And so that's the only reason why this morning I answered the phone. And at the same time, it was just talking frivolous talk. And that made me feel a little bit better. So I have the ability to cut off the frivolous speaking and just let you know that I'm getting ready to go into session, and I can't, just make it real quick and make it real, quick. Tell me what you really want. So that way I can, move past that point and kind of we call them buffers, my brother, a soldier. In psychology, we call these things buffers. Sometimes we got to buffer our mind. We got to buffer our thoughts. We got to buffer people that come at us from an acidic side of the perspective, out of their acidic, cancerous side of thought. We got to buffer it. We got to buffer their interactions, their interventions with us. We got to buffer. We got to put a buffer in place so that way what they saying to us won't penetrate. Won't penetrate our hearts and our minds and our thoughts to the fact it'll disturb your whole spirit for the rest of the day if you're not careful. And so I'm telling you that we got to put buffers in place, y'all. In society, in the world, people coming at us from a lower vibrational perspective, out of their lower vibrational aspect of thought. Yeah, we got to put buffers in place. So we buffeted them. We make sure they understand you can't come at me like that. And even if you do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition the thought in my mind, and then I'm going to give it back to you in the alkaline, in the top side of the hourglass. Did you hear me? I say people all the time is going to come back at us like here. People all the time is going to come at us like this from the acidic side of thought. They're going to come at us from the acidic side of thought, y'all. And so what we're designed to do here in the Hourglass Era is we got to turn our mind. So as soon as we feel it, we know the way they placing their words, the way they're saying it with the anger and the subliminal messages that they're sending through the lower vibrational aspect of conscientiousness. We're going to have to change our thoughts in the middle and answer them back through our alkalinity. That's where the victory come at. We got to answer them back through alkalinity. We have to answer them back through alkalinity. I promise you, if you drop your vibrations all the way down to where they coming at you from, you going to lose the battle. Did you hear me? I said, you're going to lose the war. Not the war, the wall. Did you hear me? You know I'm out the hood in Miami now. Don't act like y'all don't know where I'm from. He just done cleaned me up and turned my life around and placed my feet on a solid ground of thought and conscientiousness through psychology. And so I have, I'm a psych major. I deal with the psychology of it all, So y'all know I got all kind of masters and all these old type of deals. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to the minds of the people either. Guess what I'm discovering? People don't care about how much you know. Did you hear me? I said, people don't care about how much you know, man. Hey, sir, people don't care about how much you know. People don't really care about that. People don't care how much you know, bruh. All people want to do is know how much you care. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Ooh-wee. I say, they don't care how much you know, sis. You sitting here dropping all them knowledge and all these words and all these different, attributes and all these different statistics that you done learned in your head and in your mind and in your thoughts. And you done sat there and bombarded yourself with all these statistical data in the earth. And then you come and just puke it out on us with all your extreme knowledge of understanding and comprehensions. I'm telling you right now, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason than to provoke thought and cause mindset shifts to happen in the atmosphere. Ooh-wee. So I ain't even sit here this morning to say all this. But the universe got me full. I'm full. I'm ready and I'm willing and I'm able to shift thoughts. Cause thoughts to come from a lower vibrational aspect in the earth to a higher vibrational construct. That's my assignment. And so we're going to walk this thing out in balance. We're going to walk this thing out in peace. And we're going to walk this thing out in wisdom. We're going to walk it out together in the earth together. As I lead and guide. When I just said that word lead, guess what just came into my mind? Guess what just came into my spirit when I said the word lead? Limping. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, look, that word just came deep into my mind. When I said the word lead, he took me to limping. My spirit went to limping. I can tell you this. We all lead with a limp. Did you hear me? I said every leader in this earth leads with a limp. That's a book. That's a chapter in the book of that's a chapter in my book, Out the Gate with a Lemon. That's a chapter that I'm writing, leading with a limp. Y'all can see my limp. My limp is physiologically. You can see it. I had an accident. Broke my right hip, my left ankle. Put me in a body cast for 9 months. 9 is the number of significance too. Google 9. But I was in the body cast for 9 months. At the same time, I made it through it. We're going to walk out in peace. We're going to rock out in wisdom. We're going to walk out in balance. And y'all know that I'm one of the most most balanced individual. Y'all might not know this, but through my zodiac, y'all know I gotta encouch that, because he said that tell them that all of it is a part of it. And I came in here and told y'all on a live year ago that all of it is connected. Don't deny any part of the diaspora, because all of it is connected one way or another. And then I said, okay. And he said, well, tell them that their zodiacs is the real true part, because every zodiac has a generalized characteristic. I said, every zodiac has a generalized characteristic, right? And so if you came into the diaspora at that month, that day, that year, that you came into the universe, the metaverse, when you came into your assignment here on this earth, you came in at a specific month, day, and year. Do you not believe that? I said you came in specifically with a month, a day, and a year. We ain't even got down to the hour, the minute, and the seconds. We didn't even come down to that point. The month, the day, and the year was significant, but you come down to the hour, the minute, and the seconds by which you had to come into the diaspora at that moment. You could not come in anytime before then, and you didn't have the ability to come in anytime after then. You had to come in right then at that particular moment you came into the universe. And he said that at that moment by which he allowed you in was significant. And true enough, I didn't recognize this until recently, until he said, tell them all of it is a part of it. Even your zodiac, even your blood type. You need to know your blood type. Before you come and have a session with me, if you don't know your blood type, I'm going to send you on missions. Because I need to know your blood type. Because every blood type have a specific generalized characteristic. Every blood type, whether you O, B, A, or AB. You have a generalized characteristics of your blood type. And so you got a generalized characteristic of your zodiac. You have a generalized characteristic of your blood type. You have a generalized characteristics of who you are. And so at the same time, I'm just trying to tell you it varies. And so what I'm telling you is that, yes, I encouch those two dynamics in sessions now. I need to know that. I need to know the food that you ate that caused you to trick your mind to believing that if you go and fill your stomach full of pork and swine, and then fill your stomach full of, and then you act like you're gonna be the same person that you were before you ate that food. No. It's something gonna shift in your thoughts, man. Something is gonna shift in your dynamic. Go eat all that crab, lobster, and shrimp if you want to. You're gonna walk in happy-go-lucky. I bet you're gonna be walking in like, oh, I'm gonna get this taste in my mouth. And as soon as you walk out all serious and like mad and it's like angry at the world, like, why is all these people around here? It shifted you. You just gotta pay attention to, because you are what you eat. Did you hear me? I said you are what you eat. If you eat pig, then are you a pig? If you ate pig guts, are you a pig? Good question. If you ate crab legs, are you a crab? Are you a scavenger in the earth? Are you a low vibrational bottom feeder? You got to ask yourself these questions. And then before you go in, check yourself and see how you feel. And then check yourself about 2 or 3 days later after it settle all the way down into your spirit, all the way down into your stomach, and then it's all in your bloodstream now. See if you feel the same way you felt the day that you walked into the juicy. Yeah, it's gonna shift on you. It will. I don't even have to belittle that. It shifts. I see it. I've sat there and watched people shift in the middle of in the middle of a meal. Their mind started shifting. After they started eating that stuff started shifting their whole thought. They walk out of there negative. They walked out of their lower vibration, came in high and left low through a meal. And so we're gonna walk this thing out in peace. Y'all see my little seashells? Somebody gave me this. Somebody gave me this one time. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's peace. And I keep these seashells with me. I done had them for a couple of years now. See that right there, wisdom? You see that right there, wisdom? Can you see it? Yeah, this is wisdom, y'all. Can you see that? So I walk with these in balance. I walk with these in my pocket because I want to walk in balance. I want to walk this earth in balance. That means we would have to stay on 7 because the pH in the earth is from 0 to 14. Just like the pH in your body is from 0 to 14. The pH in your mind, your thoughts, is from 0 to 14. Center is 7. And so at the same time, we have to walk this life out in balance. Not too far to the left, not too far to the right. We're going to have to walk this thing out in conscious balance. And I didn't know and I didn't recognize that Libras, I'm a Libra, it's a scale. I'm the only zodiac in the diaspora that don't have blood running through it. Every other zodiac has blood. You're either an animal, a mammal, or a fish. Did you hear me? I said you're either an animal, a mammal, or a fish. Every other zodiac. I'm the only one, Libras are, the only one that stand with the scale of justice, the scale of equilibrium, the scale of balance. And so at the same time, the law is symbolic of the scale. And so at the same time, I believe that it's a reason for that. And I sit at 6 o'clock on that whole little thing. I ain't do no research on it yet, so I can't talk too much about it. But I know I sit at 6. So one side of my scale is on that side of the construct, and the other side of my scale is on this side of the construct. And so I don't know the significance behind it. All I know is I just want balance in my life. I don't want to be led down these ideologies and these narratives that's not conducive to my overall well-being as a chocolate brother in the atmosphere, a melanated brother in the atmosphere. Our stuff is different. Another thing I'm discovering too is that everything is coordinated with European stuff, like the weight, like the BMI, body mass index. What I'm discovering about that is the body mass index, our body mass index gonna be different from every other ethnicity's body mass index. You can't cross everybody's body's mass index over into your own, sir. You got to let our body mass bone density be different from yours. And so when we go into these factors like this here, our stuff is going to change significantly, drastically, because of who we are in the earth. And so, I don't subscribe. I can't subscribe to all the numbers that they tell us our body mass index should be based on a European scale. That's just the truth of the matter. And so at the same time, I'm just here talking this morning. I'm just here on assignment. I'm just here to talk to the minds of the people across the board on every aspect and give you another thought, another understanding, another wisdom, another piece of balance, another piece of harmony, another piece of peace and tranquility. And so I didn't want nothing. But at the same time, I really believe that 909 is significant. I really believe 909 is significant, y'all. 909 spiritual significance is real.
According to Cosmopolitan, 909 is a power symbol that indicates that things are moving fast and hot right now, or they will be soon.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it? 909 is a powerful symbol that indicates that things are moving fast and hot right now in your life. If they're not moving fast and hot, it says, or they will be soon. Move fast. Strategic, but fast. Aware, but fast. Cognitively aware, but fast. Move fast. Sometimes moving swift and fast is the best thing. I remember one time, I'm going to tell my book right now. Y'all know I go into my book periodically. And I used to be on the Ave back in the day, right? On 15th Avenue in Miami. And it was a drug-infested avenue. Everybody knew that 15th Avenue was a place where you can go by and get whatever you want on 15th Avenue. And so at the same time, I was standing on the corner of 15th Avenue and 63rd Street at my trap one day. And I don't know, let me tell you, that's why I can tell you that the universe will cover you even when you don't even know you're being covered at the moment. Ooh. And I was standing there on the Ave, 15th Avenue, not even knowing that people had it in for me, because people was watching me move. And I was moving fast, but I was strategic in my fast movement. And when you're strategic and you're knowledgeable and you're walking according to understanding of what you have a desire for, and you just put a specific goal in mind and you're moving according to that power and that velocity, let me tell you something. People will see that in you and start hating on you because of it. At the same time, these brothers, I didn't know, they just came in and something instantly said to me, move fast. And before I can even start moving from what my spirit had told me to do, the door of a van slid back. But I was already psychologically in movement because he said, move fast. Ooh-wee. And I believe that when you tap into your innermost being and you stay cognitively aware of what's going on internally with you, it would cause you a dilemma that will significantly change and alter your life by moving fast. And by me psychologically hearing that in my mind, in my innermost being, I started to move. And as I moved, I heard the bullet hit the wall. Ooh-wee. And so I'm telling y'all right now that when you have to move, don't delay, don't procrastinate. It's something in your innermost being that's saying, move, sir. Now is the time to move. You don't even have seconds in between the time of your mind saying, your internal man say move, and your body following suit. It's only a lot of seconds in between that time. But when you trust your inner man and you trust the inner part of your innermost being, when he say or she say move and you do it, your life can be actually preserved through that understanding, through that comprehension, through that movement of your mind saying it and your body reacting to what your mind just said. And I believe that I'm here today, this morning, on this February 12th, Monday morning. I'm here on assignment because I moved fast. There's been several times in my life where I know I shouldn't be here. It's been at least 3 times in my life I know that I should not be standing before the mind of the people. But I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to stand before the minds of the people and just speak. They may hear me past their ear. Ooh-wee. I say that you may hear me past your external understanding of why is he there at that moment doing what he do. That might not even be the real true reason as to why you had to log on this morning. The real true reason why you had to catch me on this vibrational chord and this frequency and in this alignment where you are is for me to tell you to move fast. Ooh-wee. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. If you stay there longer than a second later, it might cost you your life. Ooh-wee. I'm thankful. And as I felt them bullets hitting the wall on the opposite side of me, the fragments of the hot cement was hitting me on this side of my face. Not one bullet hit me. My life was preserved because I moved fast. So I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm here on assignment to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, move. It's in my spirit to tell you to move and to do it fast. Don't delay. Don't second guess. Don't throw in the towel. Don't contemplate your moves. Just move. He'll give you all of the other answers that you need as you be obedient to the initial response of it all. Ooh-wee. I ain't even sit down here this morning to say all this. And I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. And I can tell you this, whether you're on this live right now, ma'am, hey, sir, whether you're on this live right now or not, whether you're being born in the earth right now or not, you could be born in the earth on this day and won't see this session until you're 20 years old. I'll be 76 at that moment. I'm telling you right now, sir, something is telling me to tell you to move and to do it fast. Don't delay, because your very life can be at stake if you delay seconds between when your spirit man told you to do it and your fleshy man do it. And so I done said my spiel. I done came in. I supped with y'all. We done gathered around the table. We done unleashed all of our thoughts, all of our alertness, all of our awareness, all of our concepts, all of our wins, our losses, our struggles, our successes. We've relinquished them. Our dreams and our doubts, we have to relinquish them. Back to the table. Maybe we got to shake them all up. They ain't moved for you at the moment by which you're saying. Maybe we got to bring them back out the subconscious mind, back into our conscious mind, and deliver them back to the table. You might as well. If they haven't worked for you all these many years, then maybe it's time to shuffle them. Same way we do a deck of cards, we play with the same deck, but we shuffle the deck. It's a shuffle. And maybe we got to shuffle all the thoughts in the mind and all the creatives and all the narratives that our ancestors brought us down through this pathway. Maybe we got to take some of our ancestry thoughts and some of our futuristic thoughts and blend them all in together. Maybe we got to take some of our wins and some of our losses, blend them all together, reshuffle them. Maybe we got to take our dreams and our doubts, throw them back out there. It's almost like dice, rolling the dice. Remember how you shuffle the dice? I don't know why that came in my spirit just then. You got 3 dice in your hand, you got to shuffle them, and then you throw them back out there, and the numbers change. It's the same dice, but the numbers change almost every time that you throw them. Same thing we're going to have to do with our minds and our thoughts and our understandings and our comprehensions. Maybe we got to reshuffle them, y'all. Maybe we got to reshuffle our thoughts and our minds and our creatives. Maybe the creative skill set that we once had is still there. Maybe it has to be shuffled and then thrown back out there so that we can get a better understanding and a different number, a different understanding of it all. And so I'm here to tell you to shuffle. I'm here to tell you to shuffle the deck again. If you lost with that hand that you once had, sir, hey, ma'am, if you lost with the hand that you once had, just understand that we're going to have to throw that hand back in with the L attached to it. But we don't take away the card, we just shuffle the deck. Now the second time we come back with the winning hand. Ooh-wee. Did you hear me? I said we could come back the second time with the winning hand and win this time in this season of our lives. We can win. We can win with the win. Y'all know I'll do a whole session on that one. I said we can win with the win. W-I-N with the W-I-N-D. Maybe the wind will blow a different way, a different pattern this time. We can just allow the wind to blow us in the direction by which he desires us to be. When we start flowing according to the universal wind of conscientiousness, I say when we start flowing according to the wind, W-I-N-D, the wind of universal conscientiousness. You don't have no starting point, the wind does, or no ending point. The wind just blows. Maybe we need to unanchor ourselves. Maybe we need to trust the blowing of the wind. Ooh-wee. I said, maybe we need to pull our anchors up. Where we done anchored our stuff, our mindset, and we done anchored our shifting, and we done anchored our things. Maybe we got to roll that up a little bit. Maybe we got to pull that anchor up out the water and put it on the boat. And trust the wind of life to blow us in a certain direction by which he desired. I'm talking about universal conscientiousness. Cause us to flow free. Be free in our thoughts. Free in our understanding and our comprehensions in the earth. According to his universal. It's universal, y'all. It's universal. It ain't just it's just not the Western world. Just like it's not just 100% about the Eastern world. It's not 100% about Asian side of the world. The Western side of the world. He said, let there be all that came. Did you hear me? I said, when he said, let that be, that all of it came. So one I don't consider to be better than the other. because all of it is his stuff. Everything is his. It's his stuff. And so I'm here this morning. I'm just speaking into the minds of the people. I'm just here on assignment. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. And I ain't got no other choice. He got me here for a reason. Or maybe it might be for a season. Or maybe it might be for a lifetime. We don't know. We only know that we come into each other's presence for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. We know that. Where we go wrong, sir, amen, where we probably went wrong early on in life is where we try to put seasonal people in a lifetime role. Hey, did you hear me? I said we all guilty of this one. I said we all guilty of this. We done tried to put seasonal folk in a lifetime position. And we done tried to put people that came into your life for a reason at the moment by which they did. It was designed for you to speak into their lives through reason. There was a reason why that happened. And now we done prolong their life into season. Now they done flipped it on us. They done changed it. Because it was just reasonable. We done put them into a seasonal type category. And now everything is changing right before your eyes. It starts to change in their presence. Right? Why is this person changing on me? Because they overstayed, they stay. I said, why are these people flipping the way they flipping? Because they overstayed, they stay. Did you hear me? I said they overstayed their stay. You had gave them a reason to be there, and now they done tried to got so comfortable in your presence that they done kicked back their shoes and kicked off their shoes, and they land with their feet on your coffee table at the same time in a seasonal perspective by which you never even wanted. And so now it's time to knock they feet off your coffee table and say, no, your time is up, soldier. Hey, ma'am, your time is up in my life. You done came in and wreaked havoc real quick, too. I said, you came in and wreaked havoc real quick. It wasn't a long period of time where we started taking me down to the acidic side of my conscientiousness through your presence being in my presence. So now you got to go. It ain't nothing personal. You heard what I said? It ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal. Hey, did you hear me? Ain't nothing personal. It's protection. Ooh, ain't nothing personal. It's protection. It ain't nothing personal. I'll let that run. Hey, it ain't nothing personal. I promise you it ain't personal. It's protection. I got to protect my overall well-being. Did you hear me? I said I have to protect my overall well-being. And your presence right now in my life is about to wreak havoc on my overall well-being. My peace and tranquility is gone. My serenity is starting to dissipate. I'm starting to question why you here now. And before I'll allow it to get too raggedy, I'm going to escort you to the front door of my mind. I'm going to escort you to the front door of all my thoughts. I'm going to relinquish you back into the world. Ooh-wee. Have at it out there with that. I say you can have at it out there with that. You can have at it. It's other people out there that think like you think, sir. Man, bruh, son, daughter. It's other people out there that think like you. Have at it with them. I'm in a whole nother dimension. I'm in a whole nother space in my mind that won't even allow you to be here anymore. You got to go. What that slogan was back in the days, let the good Lord hit you with a good Lord split you. Let it hit you. I say let it hit you. Going on about your business. Business. Yeah, you got some business to handle. Going on. Have at it. Be blessed in your process, my brother. Hey, sis, be blessed in your process. I ain't holding on to nobody that don't want to be held on to. Did you hear me? I say here, don't hold on to anybody that don't want to be held on to. If they start showing you that they don't want to be held on to by you, take that as a telltale sign that that part of your life is over, that that part of that person presence in your life has to be coming to a screeching halt. You better understand and comprehend. I say you better understand and comprehend, ma'am. Hey, sir, you better understand and comprehend what's happening internally so that way you can preserve your hurt. Ooh-wee. That way you can preserve the hurt. You can start warding off the damage that's getting ready to happen to your heart. The damage that's getting ready to happen in your spirit, they about to try to damage your spirit. Ooh. Ooh-wee. The devil is a lie. I said the devil is a lie. Don't let them damage your spirit. Don't let them damage your hearts, ma'am. Don't let that dude damage you, ma'am. Hey, sir, don't let that chick damage you. You better put that buffer in place. Call me up and let me show you how to put a buffer in place. I'm going to put my cash out and I'm going to put my my Calendly link for y'all to contact me if y'all want a one-on-one session with me, the thought-provoking specialist. And I don't care who you in cahoots with. I don't care who you in presence of. It can be a family member. I'm going to show you how to lead and guide you right up out that foolishness with alkaline, conscientious thoughts. No matter how deep and dirty coming at you, I'm going to show you how to shift it through thought. Show you how to journal. Show you how to do the mindset shift. Show you how to walk this thing out cognitively aware in your conscious side, in your super conscious side, because you're going to need, it's three. You have your conscious, your subconscious, and your superconscious. I want you to have the ability to tap into your superconscious mind, which is your light mind. It's your creative mind. It's your innovative mind. It's your God mind. And so, yeah, I'm here. I only got a few more minutes with y'all, but I'm here on assignment. I cut that music up because I know y'all need to tap into it. So for these next 7 minutes, I got 7 minutes left. It's 53. I got 7 minutes to help you tap in to your innermost being. You ready? I say, are you ready? Close your eyes. Listen to this music. Listen to this vibration in the earth. This is a frequency that will calm you, that will enlighten you, that will inspire you, that will encourage you, that will increase you. I know. I know. I know 3 minutes of quiet would drive some people crazy. I say 3 minutes of quiet would drive some people crazy. And so by you having the ability to tap into your innermost, take deep breaths, be secure, be satisfied, be stable, be stern, be substantial. Allow this frequency to resonate. Tap into your innermost. Cause your vibrations to increase. Cause your vibrations to increase. Cause your vibrations to increase. Be intentional about your vibes. Be intentional about your frequency. Protect your frequency at all costs. Protect your energy at all costs. Don't let anybody outside of you disturb, distract, distort your energy, your frequency. Be mindful. Keys to the universe. There are keys to the universe. The keys that unlock the doors of your own understanding back in the day will not be the same keys that will unlock the door of your new understanding today. You're going to need a different set of keys, man. Hey, sir, you're going to need a different set of keys. Hey, bro, hey, sis, you're going to need a different set of keys. The new keys of life is going to take you further, faster. I say there's a new set of keys that will take you further, faster. So I'm thankful for y'all chiming in with me this morning. I'm thankful for y'all being here. I'm thankful for y'all understanding and acknowledging my assignment. Thank y'all for allowing me to tap into your mind, tap into your conscientiousness. bring your vibrations higher as I go higher through knowledge, through wisdom, through peace, through understanding, through balance, through harmony. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. You almost there. Yep, you there. You made it. You removed all the outside distractions. You stayed centered and grounded in your innermost being. Now you're in alignment to open all your chakras. Your chakras is open and balanced and aligned. Now your third eye is open. And now you have intuition. That's what it was that saved my life. It was intuition. He said, move fast. My body was already in motion as my mind was saying it. That's when you're aligned and you're balanced and you understand. And my life was preserved because of it. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Be blessed.